And our next guest is also doing very important work. Treehouse Recovery Tennessee gives people a second chance, and it helps those struggling with addiction.
Brandon Fender, the program director at Treehouse Recovery, is here. Now, you look at the psychological and physical battle that people are going through. Talk about that approach when it comes to addiction treatment.
Yeah, so, your typical biopsychosocial treatment model, what we do really well is treat an individual's biology through physical activity. So what we're doing there is targeting some brain chemistry. If we can get individuals to understand that we can change the way we want to feel through physical activity versus putting a substance in our body, that's kind of what we're shooting for. And, the psychology, we use a lot of strengths-based psychology along with individual sessions. And the social bonds, our group culture, are dynamic. When you put a group of individuals in adverse situations and they're able to overcome that as a team, no better bonds are formed through overcoming adversity.
Absolutely.
Wow. Now, we're watching this video, and I was going to ask you, when you say physical work, what do you mean by that? We're obviously taking a look at some of it, but walk us through a bit.
Yeah, so we have a combination of metabolic training along with strength conditioning, so what we want to do is put you in challenging adverse situations, increasing your stress tolerance, and you've heard the term runner's high, so you get those chemicals released through physical activity.
Oh, interesting. And what results have you seen? I mean, I'm sure these people walk in going, I don't know if this is going to work, and then what do they leave?
When people walk in and they see a gym, they know that it's different than any other treatment center they've been to. People walk in with low self-confidence, low self-esteem, feeling like they're broken.
Yeah.
And through a short period of time, watching people being able to gain that back, gain that self-confidence, gain that self-esteem, and the social bonds, the social bonds are huge. You can't look at addiction treatment without really addressing the social community, and that's kind of what we do really well.
And it's so hard usually when you're in that low place to reach out and build kind of your own little community. But what I feel like is really, drives home the message and mission is someone who's been there themselves. You shared your story with us. Please share it for everyone else who might not know.
Yeah, so, first of all, I want to say that people struggling with, society has this preconceived notion of kind of what an individual struggling with substance abuse or mental health looks like. This is something that targets not just a certain demographic anymore. It's something that everyone knows, someone that struggled with it. So 4 years ago, I walked into Treehouse myself. I could barely walk. I've had 25 surgeries now. And being able to heal my body and my mind and go through the traumas that I've experienced in life, and the biggest thing is learn to love myself again. One thing that I really wanted was just to be at peace in my heart with myself. And it's been awesome. The community's been awesome, and it's my purpose. It's what gets me out of bed in the morning. It's what drives me, and everything I've went through in life has brought me to where I am right now, and I wouldn't change anything.
So beautiful.
Thank you for serving.
Yes.
We're taking a look at these pictures. I can imagine that coming back from something like that and dealing with the horrors, the traumas that you dealt with, you don't want to sit on a couch and talk to someone. But seeing that gym where you can go and really get that movement in, that probably creates breakthroughs for these individuals.
Yeah, we've treated individuals in wheelchairs, people with no limbs. When you come to the physical aspect, I always tell people, look at what we can do versus what we can't do. And through that physical activity, being able to heal the body, people who's never worked out a day in their life, after a week, they crave that. They want it.
So incredible. You're doing such great work. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
I know you have a big event coming up as well, so everybody please find out more information. You can find the resources and the info online. Visit treehouserecoverytn.com. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need help. Local on 2 will be right back after this.